Boys, welcome back to another Brokowski's video. In this video, we got the best values in the first 10 rounds of your fantasy draft. And before you get into the video, make sure you hit the like and subscribe because we're coming out with tips all throughout the season to help you win your fantasy leagues.
And guys, before we get into it, we're going to be talking a lot about our draft guide. If you guys want our draft guide, check out the link tree. It's the top link in the description. Two ways to get it. One, we just dropped a Patreon. If you guys want to check it out, that would be awesome. Or if you use our code BROS on Underdog Fantasy, they'll match your first deposit. So say you put in $10 in Underdog, they'll match it, give you another $10, so you get $20 in Underdog plus our draft guide. Guys, it's super good deals. Check them out.
The best value in the first round of your draft is Travis Kelce. His current ADP is pick 12, and on our draft guide, we have him at number 9. Tight ends are always scarce in fantasy football, and if you can get an elite one, that's a big advantage for your team. Tyreek Hill left the Chiefs opening up over 150 targets. You know Patrick Mahomes is going to throw a lot of yards, throw a lot of touchdowns, and Travis Kelce this year is his clear target number 1. Travis Kelce is a great pick in the first round of your drafts.
The best value we have in the second round is Leonard Fournette. In some leagues, he's even going in the third round, which we find absolutely crazy. We have him ranked as a borderline first-round player on our draft guide. We think he's an absolute steal at the end of the second round. Last year, he finished as the RB4 in points per game, RB6 overall. Plus, with AB off the team, Ronald Jones off the team, Gronk retired, and Chris Godwin possibly out to start the season, Leonard Fournette has all the upside in the world this season.
In the third round, your best value is James Conner. His ADP is around 30, but on our draft guide, he's an early to mid second round pick. James Conner is the clear workhorse it's looking like in that Cardinals backfield. Last year, he finished as the RB5, and that was with Chase Edmonds. Chase Edmonds is now out of town. James Conner has proven he has good PPR upside. He scores a lot of touchdowns, and he's a great value in the third round of your drafts.
Our best value in the fourth round of your draft is Michael Pittman. He is the clear number 1 wide receiver on the Colts. Finished as the wide receiver 17 last year in fantasy. Averaged almost 14 points per game, which is a solid number. But he did get a quarterback upgrade. We do like Carson Wentz, but Matt Ryan is clearly a better quarterback. We expect to see those numbers improve. And with him being the clear number 1, he should get fed targets in this offense.
In the fifth round of your drafts, the best steal is Jerry Jeudy. Tim Patrick, massive news, very sad. He just got carted off in practice. But this does open up more opportunities for Jerry Jeudy and Courtland Sutton. The reason we like Jeudy more than Courtland Sutton is on the field when they're together, Jerry Jeudy clearly outperforms them in fantasy points. Plus, with Russell Wilson coming to down, we expect Jeudy to be that wide receiver 1. If he can take that role, he has sky-high upside in this Broncos offense, and he's an absolute steal in the 5th round.
The best value in the 6th round is Chris Godwin. Yes, he may miss a few games with injuries, but when he comes back, he should be an absolute beast. Last season without AB, he averaged over 20 points per game, which is absolutely insane. That's higher than Jamar Chase, higher than Justin Jefferson for the season. A 6th round price tag is not expensive at all, and he could be an absolutely elite receiver for fantasy.
In the 7th round, our best value is Gabriel Davis. Yes, Stephon Diggs is obviously the wide receiver 1 in this offense, but Josh Allen can clearly support 2 great wide receivers. With Emmanuel Sanders and Cole Beasley leaving, Gabriel Davis should be the clear wide receiver 2 on this Buffalo offense. He's shown his super high upside in the playoffs. I know we can't just use this for fantasy, but he did put up over 40 points, put up 4 touchdowns. Him and Josh Allen are building a better connection. We love Gabriel Davis in fantasy.
The best value in round 8 is Rashad Penny. He was an absolute beast to end the season last year. Over the last 6 weeks, averaging over 22 points per game, was a complete league winner. Yes, they did draft Kenneth Walker in the 2nd round, but all reports show it's Penny's job to lose. If he can hold on to the starting job, even if it's for just the majority of the season, he has a lot of upside when he plays. An 8th round price tag for a starting running back is not expensive.
In round number 9, we love ourselves some Trey Lance. Trey Lance is not the safest quarterback, but he has sky-high upside. The 49ers wide receivers in Deebo Samuel, George Kittle, super great weapons for Trey Lance. The main thing about him is his rushing upside. We see players like Jalen Hurts. They may not be amazing quarterbacks in the NFL, but they are great for fantasy. They get rushing yards. They get rushing touchdowns. Trey Lance is in a high-powered 49ers offense. He may not be the safest player, but his upside is super high. And in the 9th round, you can always pair him with another safe quarterback like Tom Brady, Kirk Cousins, Derek Carr. We love Trey Lance this season.
And lastly, the best value in round 10 is Christian Kirk. He got paid like an absolute superstar. You know they're going to try to get him involved. Should be the wide receiver 1 in Jacksonville. This should be a much improved offense. Got rid of Urban Meyer, got rid of a lot of dysfunction, hired Doug Peterson, got Christian Kirk, got Travis Etienne back. This should be a much improved offense, and the wide receiver 1 has value. 10th round price tag is super cheap for a guy with this much upside. And guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Again, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and also check out the link if you want our draft guide. We got Patreon, we got Underdog Fantasy. Again, use code BROS, you'll get our draft guide. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.